What's up, spectators? Welcome back to another episode of Ace Attorney 6. We are currently looking for where Dr. Archie Buff could have hidden the Founder's Orb. So far, we have a couple clues, like a muddy and wet raincoat, some glowing moss inside of a boot. I don't see any new locations we can go to yet, but maybe if I move, we'll be able to go somewhere new. And that's not the case. Okay. So instead, let's go back to the study. I'll have to keep oh! I guess I could present something. Please take a look at this. This is probably... Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go back to examination and see what else we can find. It's Datz's suitcase. It's full of survival gear and questionable souvenirs. But we already got his passport, so we can leave it here for now. Really? This urn with Amy painted on it looks really old, but I don't think it's gonna provide any info we need. Is your room upstairs, Sarge? Yes, it's the one at the end of the hall. What do you say you come out so we can enjoy a snack together? But I promise we won't bite. If you insist, then I'm not gonna talk to you anymore. No, wait! Dirk, you'd better apologize quick. I'm sorry for pushing. Very well. As long as you don't do it again. I'll let it slide this one time. We're running out of things here. What else could there be? There's nothing! Oh, wait. Are these the doctor's? Yes, those are Papa's reading glasses. He said he'd been having trouble reading lately, but those glasses seem to help. I'll just hold on to these. Dirk, don't tell me you're having trouble reading too. Perish the thought! I just don't want to leave any stone unturned. Okay, let's go over what we've learned so far. Wherever it was that Dr. Buff went, he needed a raincoat. And it was somewhere where this glowing moss grows. Any ideas where that might be, Sarge? Negative, comrade. I hate to say my intel's a little thin on this one. I've been occupied with my siege defense strategy ever since we moved to the village. Well, son, it seems we have no other choice. We'll have to ask the locals if they know of a place like that. Feels like somebody's watching me, and it's really creeping me out. Oh, it's just politicians' campaign posters. When did he put these up? Whatever, I got more important things to be paying attention to. What great weather! It really lifts the spirits. I know. After our little treasure hunt, what do you say we go hunting, son? Hunting? We used to do that a lot, didn't we? Just look at that mountain. I bet there are some feisty wild boars up there. I think I'll pass, but thanks. So hunting's a no-go. Well, I guess that wild boar stew will have to wait then. Apollo, Something seems different from the last time we were here. You mean the posters? No, not those. What's he talking about? Guess I should take a look around myself. He's probably talking about this. What do we have here? Magnificent! It looks like an unfinished picture, like something a little kid might paint. You're right, but I can't quite tell what it's of. I think it's supposed to be nighttime, but what's that thing on the left? A monster or some kind of alien, perhaps. Sure, that raincoat looks like an alien. In any case, it's a pretty poor excuse for a drawing. Well, what'd you expect from a little kid? In fact, a grown man probably did it. A little kid? Well, it's you, Pearl! Mr. Apollo, is that you? What a pleasant surprise! She's got all the mannerisms of Maya. It's been quite some time. How have you been? Fine, thanks. You're looking good too, Pearl. Aren't you going to introduce me, son? It's funny, age-wise, she's probably finally approaching Maya's age in like the first case, in the first video game. Of course, this is Pearl Fey. She's a spirit medium here in Kurain Village. Pearl, this is Dirk, my client. Hello, sir. Pleased to meet you. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. Nice to meet you too. And what a polite little girl you are. Actually, I'm a high schooler. Whoops, sorry about that. So, you're a spirit medium. Does that mean you can channel spirits then? Yes, I'm still in training though. But I'm well versed in the art of spirit channeling. Well now, isn't that something? I mean, back in my country, our little princess hasn't channeled a single spirit yet. Pretty impressive, young lady. Oh, but compared to Mystic Maya, there's so much more I must learn. Oh, right, Maya Fey, Mr. Wright's former courtroom assistant. He told me all about her. She's a spirit medium too, if memory serves. Yes, she's an amazing medium, and soon she'll be the next head of the Fey clan. Mediums and spirit channeling. I've heard all about it from Mr. Wright. He said that mediums will even physically become the person they're channeling. I wonder if even little Pearl would turn into a hulking giant if she had to channel one. I hope you don't mind me asking, but what brings you all the way out here, Mr. Apollo? Oh, just a small matter to take care of. Wait, would it happen to be the matter Mr. Edgeworth is looking into? Prosecutor Edgeworth? What's he doing here? Oh, so it's a different matter then. Because I just saw him a moment ago. He appeared to be searching for something. Mr. Edgeworth is a friend of Mr. Wright's and the district's chief prosecutor. Why would he be here in Kurain? Well, no point obsessing over it. Why do we keep missing all the important people? Come to think of it, you live here in Kurain Village, don't you, Pearl? Yes, I was born and raised here. This is perfect, Apollo. Let's ask the young lady if she knows where the doctor might have gone last night. I was thinking the exact same thing. Maybe I should show her what we found at the doctor's study. Okay, let's see here. Oh, okay, sorry. So that's a bad one. Alright. Pearl, do you have any idea where this moss might grow? That looks like Mitama moss. It grows on Mount Mitama and gives off a soft glow in the dark. Mount Mitama. See that mountain over there? That's Mount Mitama. And how would one get there? You can take a bus from that bus stop over there. May I ask why you're so interested in that moss? Well, Dr. Buff was supposed to give us something, but it seems he hid it somewhere last night. He did? Maybe that's why he... Pearl, do you know something that might help us? Well... sounds like I better find out what she knows. What a peaceful place. Nothing beats mountain air. Many of the villagers have left for the city, but I just love it here. Blue skies, lush forests, star-filled skies at night, and fireflies in the summer. Plus, the big beautiful blue ocean is just beyond that mountain. The ocean? What do you say we go for a swim, son? Oh, I think I'll pass. Besides, I can't swim. Pearl? Korean Village is like the home of spirit mediums, right? Yes, and I'm part of a long line of mediums. I've never seen a channeling before, but... is it possible to channel the spirit of anyone who's passed away? No, not just anyone. You must know their face and true name. Really? You can channel a spirit just by knowing their face and name. That's an amazing ability. It is, but it can only be learned by those with the gift occurring in certain bloodlines. And years of intense training. At present, Mystic Maya and I are the only ones in our village who can channel spirits. Looks like spirit mediums are highly valued here, much like they are back in Kurain. I heard there used to be many more of us a long time ago. But now we're in a very short supply. Most of the women nowadays don't want to stay. They want the thrill of the big city. Yeah, well, you guys aren't exactly close to any shopping malls or nightclubs out here. But what about you? Are you not interested in things like that? Who, me? Well, I wouldn't mind a new outfit or two, and well... oh, never mind. It's okay, Pearl. You're at that age after all. Pearl, do you have any idea where Dr. Buff might have gone last night? Well... about that. All I know is, Dr. Buff was somewhere on Mount Mitama. My bracelet, it's reacting. Which means Pearl is hiding something from me. So I will rudely point out that she's lying. Beep boop, beep beep boop. Boop boop boop. Bop bop bop. Wait! Oh, gosh darn it. Oh, I gotta wait for the very end now. Bop bop bop. Bop 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 bop. Bop 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 bop. Well, it's green there as well.
Gotcha!
Pearl, you seem anxious around the topic of Mount Mitama. I could tell because you'd rub your thumb over a splotch of dried paint as you said it. Well, that nighttime painting is yours, isn't it? This is so embarrassing. As you saw, I'm not a very good artist. But that picture has nothing to do with Dr. Buff. I'm not so sure about that. In fact, I'm going to guess that while you were out here painting last night, you actually saw the good doctor heading out to Mount Mitama from the bus stop. No, I didn't say anything like that, I swear. No, I'm positive you saw the doctor. After all, he's right here in your picture.
Take that!
You think that's the doctor? I may not be a very good artist, but at least I know how to draw a person. If this isn't a person, then what is it? That's a rain spirit. And what's a rain spirit doing at a bus stop? Rain spirits have places to go too. This is getting ridiculous. Sorry, Pearl, but you're not a very good liar. That is Dr. Buff, and this piece of evidence proves it.
Take that!
This is the raincoat we found in the doctor's study. It's still wet and muddy, so we know that someone wore it last night. Now, see how this pattern is the same as the rain spirit in your picture? You didn't see a rain spirit last night. You saw Dr. Buff wearing his raincoat. I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to lie, but... I'm sorry I didn't tell you before, Mr. Apollo, but I did see the doctor last night. It's alright. Just please tell me everything you know. Of course. I was painting out here last night, when the doctor came up to the bus stop. He was wearing a raincoat even though it wasn't raining, and a helmet with a light on it. Sounds like he was well prepared for something. I know. That's why I asked him if he was going off exploring again. He looked startled, like he hadn't noticed me there. And then he suddenly said, "Please don't tell anyone you saw me here." Well, it's very dramatic. Why would he want to silence you like that? Something must have happened to spook him. And he didn't want anyone to know where he was going to hide the orb. But where could he have gone? Wait, where could he have been going dressed like that? My best guess is a cave somewhere on Mount Mitama. I heard there's a cave there where mediums of the Kurain tradition went to train long ago. Legend has it, there are some sort of mystical ruins in there. Sounds like the exact sort of place an archaeologist might go. We met this weirdo earlier named Paul Eshiro. Do you know anything about him? Yes, he's been campaigning a lot around here lately. And the noise he's been making has become quite a problem. People are especially upset that he's campaigning at all hours of the night and day. Well, the local police should arrest him for disturbing the peace. Unfortunately, there's little they can do because the Eshiro family is so powerful. Well, isn't he the proverbial pampered provincial prince? That's a good mouthful. He seems pretty intent on winning here in Kurain. Is there some special reason why? I'm not sure, but I have an idea. The spirit mediums of Kurain once held considerable sway in the political world. Judging by his slogan, maybe that's what he's after. Great, so he's just another politician seeking powerful connections. The ability to commune with the dead gives comfort to those anxious about the future. Tiny Kurain has preserved its independence by the Queen's power of spirit channeling. It must play a similar role in this village. Yes, even today many here revere those with spirit medium blood flowing in their veins. So basically, as Paul Eshiri's benefactor goes, so goes the whole village. Who is this benefactor? Who could hold this much sway over Kurain Village? Well, we should get going now, but thanks for all your help, Pearl. You're welcome, Mr. Apollo. Please take care. What do you say we go find that cave, son? I sense that the orb might finally be within our grasp. This treasure hunt is shaping up to be the real deal. Really gets the blood pumping, doesn't it? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Whew, I'm all out of breath. Oh, come on, that was nothing. And you're so much younger than me. I don't normally get this much exercise. Need a break? No, I'm fine. Dirk, look. There's Mitama moss growing in that cave over there. This must be where the doctor was last night. Let's take a look inside. I can't see a thing. Relax. Your eyes will adjust eventually. Now follow me. I really think we need a flashlight, Dirk. Should have brought one along then, son. Here, use mine. Thanks. Wait, were you holding out on me? Who are you talking to, Apollo? You? Mr. Wright, it's probably Phoenix. Someone just pushed me. I'm hoping it's Phoenix. What the? Are you alright, son? Yeah. Looks like someone got the drop on us. Quite literally. But who? I mean, we could have died from that fall. I don't know, but I don't think we'll be getting out of the way we came in. Looks like we're in a pretty deep cave. Nothing to do but press on, son. How can you even see in here? Come on, let's go. Hey, wait! One false step and we're dead. What in the world should we do? I guess we keep going. There must have been some path for Dr. Buff to follow when he came to hide the orb. Right. By the way, it looks like our attacker left us with this useful parting gift. From lawyer to spelunker, how do I always get myself into these situations? I'm never going to make it out alive, I hope you know. Don't tell me you're scared, son. We're just getting started. The greatest treasures are the only ever found at the point of a blade, at the edge of a cliff. Sure. If I'd known I'd wind up at the bottom of some dark, damp cave. I would have never taken your respect, Dirk. Save your breath, Apollo. Just keep putting one foot ahead of the other. There'd really better be a way out of here. We'll find one before you know it, you'll see. We've been walking for over an hour. It's like a maze in here. I couldn't get back to where we started if I wanted to. Yeah, this cave goes deeper than I thought. Don't tell me there really is no way out. Where there's a will, there's a way. Ever the optimist, aren't you? Maybe we should cut our losses while we still can. Even if we were to turn back, we wouldn't make it up that wall of solid rock. So I guess we keep going. How did I get stuck wandering around in a dark cave again? It's definitely not in my job description. Listen, son. Only the truly accomplished have the luxury of being so choosy. When I was just starting out, I did everything from street performing to yak milking. And that helped you become an accomplished attorney how? It didn't. But when you need to earn a living, you'll take on any job just to survive. Say, how is your career going, by the way? Well, it's been a harrowing adventure so far, to say the least. My first trial really put me through the ringer. And my next case had me investigating a pair of stolen panties. And just when I was hitting my stride, this one prosecutor branded me as hair forehead. And there's this other ridiculous prosecutor who wields a samurai sword. Sounds like you've seen quite a bit. You're telling me. Listen, Apollo. I'm sorry I didn't contact you for so long. It's fine, Dirk. What happened, happened. Careful, the ground doesn't feel as solid here. The cave floor is collapsing! Not again! Hey, Apollo, can you hear me? Dirk? Where are we? Whoa, what is this place? I was shocked too. These ruins look really old. It's not exactly something you'd expect to find in the middle of a cave system, that's for sure. Maybe the doctor hid the orb around here. I mean, those look like footprints over there. Son, I think our little adventure is about to pay dividends. Time to find that orb. This box looks pretty new. I'm guessing the doctor's the one who brought it down here. It's no good. It's locked tight. There's no way to open it. Doesn't look like it. There isn't even a keyhole. Which means there must be some trick to opening it. We'll have to figure it out if we want to see what's inside. Come on. What's a plastic bottle doing here? There's seaweed stuck to it, which means it probably came from the ocean. It's possible this cavern is connected to the sea somehow. These have got to be the doctor's footprints. They match the bottoms of the boots we saw in his study. So he made it all the way down here. The water's washed most of them away, but his footprints are everywhere. Really? Because these are the only set I see. He must have been looking for something. Those prints. They're coming out of that lake. You're right. But that would mean Dr. Buff came walking out of the water. It's a big stone altar. One false move and some god might come and smite us. Oh, come on. It's not all doom and gloom. I dare you to look at our surroundings and say that again, Dirk. You got me there, son. Dear gods, please smite me now. So that's the hole we fell through. Doesn't look like we'll be going back that way. We're lucky we survived the fall from way up there. Indeed. If that hole hadn't been above the lake, we'd be history. You passed out the moment you hit the water. Yeah, well, water's not really my thing. This cavern is solid rock all around. Looks like we either go back through that hole, or find some other way out. Why am I always between a rock and a hard place? This lake looks really deep. I can't even see the bottom. A bottomless lake in the depths of a mountain cave system. My blood runs cold at the thought of falling in there. The water. It's salty. This lake may very well lead to the ocean. Didn't Pearl mention something about the ocean? Like how it's on the other side of the mountain. Can't imagine she meant it literally. Let's sum up what we know so far. The orb is almost definitely inside this box contraption that we can't open. As for this cave, there doesn't seem to be any way out. We're this close to the orb. Come now, son, don't be like that. It's just a bit of bad luck, that's all. A bit? Murphy called. He wants his law back. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Ha! Ah! 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 How could he laugh at a time like this? We're stuck here for now, so we might as well try to open this thing. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. We'll save this investigation for the next video, so stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye!